What's by? This is Jaden, and welcome back to a new reaction video. And today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 5, Episode 2, The Beast Below. Okay, I'm excited. So far, the premiere of this season was amazing. It was such a great introduction. Like this was a really great opening. It felt like it felt like just a reboot of the series, but in a good way. Kind of it technically is a reboot of the series because it's not, but like we have a whole bunch of new set of characters. I like the companion already. I forgot her name kind of. I think it's Amy. Yeah, I think it's Amy. I already like Amy so far. I do like her a lot. So yeah, but the 11th hour was such a great like rebrand. We have a new TARDIS. We have like a new sonic screwdriver, I think. We have a new companion, we have a new doctor, we have a new everything. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what the Beast Below is going to be all about and full reactions on Patreon. You want to see full reactions to this. Oh no. It's like a city on it's a city. It looks cool, but Surrey.
Well done.
It's a city in space.
Well done, Alfie. Welcome to Vetaverse, sponsored by McClintock's Candy Burgers.
London, please. A horse and a man above below. One has a plan, but both must go.
What? Oh, is he gonna fall down there? Wow. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. I do like the lightning. I probably will get tired of it and start skipping the intro because after you see something for a while and a while and a while, then it gets repetitive and you just skip it, you know. How is she doing this? Oh, the TARDIS is protecting you.
My name is Amy Pond. When I was 7, I had an imaginary friend. Last night was the night before my wedding.
Come on, Pond. We are in space! Woo!
What are we breathing?
I've extended the air show with
Alright, see.
Now that's interesting.
Do they see this? Yep, they see the city.
Solar flares roast the earth. This is the United Kingdom of Britain and Northern Ireland, all of it
What?
bolted together and floating in the
Oh,
sky.
so it's just in the sky.
Starship UK. It's Britain. But
What
metal.
year?
That's not just a ship, that's an idea. That's a whole country living and laughing and...
Oh, he's there already?
Doctor?
Wait, how is she supposed to? Oh, you guys are already materialized. Okay.
Society bent out of shape, on the brink of collapse. A police state, excuse me.
A police state.
Sorry,
What do you think was gonna happen?
checking all the water in this area. There's an escaped fish. Where was I?
Why did you just do that with the bottle?
Don't know, I think a lot. It's hard to keep track now. Police state.
Do they know it's the doctor?
One little girl crying. So?
Crying silently. I mean, children cry because they want attention, because they're hurt, or afraid. When they cry silently, it's because they just can't stop. Oh,
How do you know all
fell out of
this?
her pocket when I accidentally bumped into her.
Oh.
Let me four goes. Ask her about those things. The smiling fellas in the booze, they're everywhere.
But they're just things.
They're clean. Everything else here is all battered and filthy. Look at this place. But no one's laid a finger on those booze. Not a footprint within 2 feet of any of them. Look, ask Mandy, why are people scared of the things in the booze?
Cause they look scary.
I don't know what I'm doing here and I'm not even dressed.
It's this or Leadwood.
Why
What gift?
is she
Let's
dressed
see.
like that?
What?
You dropped this.
Yeah, when your friend kept bumping into me.
What's that?
There's a hole. We have to go back.
A what? A hole?
Are you stupid? There's a hole in the road. We can't go that way. There's a travel
What?
pipe down by the airlocks if you've got stamps. What are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me.
Never could resist a keep out thing. What's through there? What's so scary about a hole?
What?
Nothing, it's just... I'm getting married. Funny how things slip your mind.
Married?
Yeah, shut up, married. Really, actually, married. Almost definitely.
When?
Who was she gonna get married
Well,
to?
it's kind of
Because at the
weird.
beginning episode, she did say
Long
she was
time
gonna get married, but
tomorrow
then the
morning.
doctor came back. Just living. It's like those tentacle
It's
things.
weird.
Or remember those big crabs in the... Oh no, that's not a crab. It's like a snake. Or it's like a scorpion. Get out! You always have trouble with these little insects. With these reptile things. Uh-oh. Wow. How is the doctor even letting her do all this by herself? This is her first mission.
They're everywhere. Tell me what you see in the glass.
Who says I see anything?
Maybe these little shadow...
Don't waste time.
Maybe these little
At the
robe
marketplace,
people.
You placed a glass of water.
In this big you'd feel
Maybe the
the
little
water will move.
people on the...
So, I thought I'd
People...
take a look. It doesn't make sense. These power couplings.
Or maybe the people on like the casings. I don't know. I might be wrong, but maybe the people in, like the cases. I don't know what they are. They look like fortune tellers, but the people in the cases who can turn their face, maybe like they're alive in the shadow. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling them the shadow people. The people in the black robes are scared of them, and they're maybe they're following them. Because what I thought was that the people in the robes are like controlling the people in the cases, but maybe it's the other way around.
I didn't know better. I'd say there was no engine at all.
Because
But it's
she said
This ship is
she's
travelling
wanting.
through space. I saw it.
The impossible truth, Doctor. We're traveling among the stars in a spaceship that could never fly.
How?
I don't know. There's a darkness at the heart of this nation.
I think she wants his
Threatens
help.
Every one of us. Help us.
Yeah,
Doctor.
see.
You're our
So
only
these people, so the mannequin people, or whatever they
hope.
are,
Safe.
is she? That thing is so creepy. But no, but the robe people also knocked her out too, so this makes no sense.
Please leave this installation as you would wish to find it. The United
Why do they have
Kingdom
TVs like that if
recognizes
it's the
right
future,
to
though?
know of all its citizens.
A big record button. Is that how like simplistic it is?
UK will
Forget,
begin
record,
shortly.
and what the other one say?
Your identity is being verified on our electoral roll.
If just 1% of the population of this ship do likewise, the program will be discontinued with consequences for you all. If you choose to accept the situation, and we hope that you will, then press the forget button. May God have mercy on our souls.
Why are you saying all that? Oh, it's being directly into your memory? What the heck? But now you're gonna tell us? It's a bunch of police brutality. We just saw police brutality in like war and bombs and stuff.
This isn't a trick. This is for real. You've got to find the doctor and get him back to the TARDIS. Don't
Oh,
let him
she's done this
investigate. Stop him. Do
before.
whatever you have to. Just please get the doctor off this ship.
Anytime after you're 16, you're allowed to see the film and make your choice. And then once every 5 years.
And once every 5 years, everyone chooses to forget what they've learned. Democracy in action. We're bringing down the government.
Oh wow, okay. He's gonna jump down like that?
It's all right, love.
She seems nice. Oh, she seems nice to me at least. The red robe lady. Ew, what is that? That's like, what the heck? Oh.
I'd say.
Why is it
What's this, a
wet?
cave?
Why is it wet?
Looks like a cave.
It's a rubbish dump, and it's minging.
Yes, but only food refuse. Organic coming through feeder tubes from all over the ship.
So that's food?
It's all squidgy like a waterbed.
Yeah, but feeding what?
I'd be like, I'd be gagging.
The next word is kind of the scary word. You probably want to take a moment, get yourself in a calm place. Go.
Is it a thing?
It's a tongue.
A tongue.
A tongue. A great big tongue.
This is a mouth. This whole place.
They're in a mouth. No wonder it's wet and there's stuff on it.
Plus side, roomy. There's nothing broken, there's no sign of concussion. And yes, you are covered in sick.
Ew.
Overspilled pipe, at a guess.
Oh,
Oh, that's not the pipe.
oh.
Stop it. I'm not leaving.
They're like clowns.
And what are you
And I don't like
gonna do
clowns.
about it? Stick out your tongue?
Oh, there it goes. See, look. See? I knew it. This this red robe lady, I was gonna say black robe. This red robe lady helped them.
Look who it is. You look a lot better without your mask.
You must be Amy. MO consistent with higher alien intelligence. Hair of an idiot. I've been brought up on the stories. My whole family was.
Your family?
Stories of the Doctor?
They're repairing. Doesn't take them long. Let's move. These things. Any ideas?
Doctor, I saw one of these up top. There was a hole in the road, like it had burst through, like a root.
Exactly like a root. It's all one creature, the same one we're inside. Reaching out. It must be growing through the mechanisms of the entire ship.
What? Like an infestation?
There's so many things going on right now. There's the black robe people, her, the little people in the cases, and this thing.
10 years I've been at this. My entire reign. And you've achieved more in one afternoon.
How old were you when you came to the throne?
40. Why?
How old are you?
What, you're 50 now? No way.
Yeah. They slowed my body clock.
Oh.
Keeps me looking like the stamps.
And you always wear this in public?
Undercover's not easy when you're me. The autographs, the bunting.
The highest authority, ma'am.
I am the highest authority.
Yes, ma'am. You must go now, ma'am.
Where?
The tower, ma'am.
What?
Doctor, where are we?
The lowest point of Starship UK. The dungeon.
Depends on your angle.
What's that?
It's a brain.
Well, like I say, it depends on the angle. It's either the exposed pain center of Big Fella's brain being tortured relentlessly, or it's the gas pedal, the accelerator, Starship UK's go faster button.
I don't understand.
Don't you? Try it, pick one. The spaceship that could never fly, no vibration on deck. This creature, this poor, trapped, terrified creature. It's not infesting you. It's not invading. It's what you have instead of an engine. And this place down here is where you hurt it, where you torture it.
So that's how it's working without an engine.
Who did this?
We act on instructions from the highest authority.
I am the highest authority.
Who?
The creature will be released.
What if she? What if? Wait, hold on. Sorry for pausing a whole bunch, but what if it's actually her that did this and she just forgot? Like what Amy did? Because every time they say who I am the highest authority, the guy made a face, and the people there kind of didn't say anything when she asked who's the highest authority other than me. They didn't say anything. He made a face when she said I am the highest authority. After he got done saying we got orders from the highest authority. So maybe it's her doing all this, and she is like setting herself up for failure because she forgot, and she told these black robe people to do something, and then she forgot what to do, and maybe I'm guessing she forgot. Because I don't see who else could be the highest authority other than that little brain creature.
Sit down!
Perfectly sculpted to your face.
Is she lying?
They slowed your body clock, all right, but you're not 50.
200.
Nearer 300.
300.
And it's been a long old reign.
I think she's forgotten.
Oh, it's 10 years. I've been on this throne 10 years.
10 years. The same 10 years over and over again. Always leading you.
Once there were millions of them. They lived in the depths of space and, according to legend, guided the early space travelers through the asteroid belts. This one, as far as we are aware, is the last of its kind. And what we have done to it breaks my heart. Then you must press the forget button. Be again the heart of this nation, untainted. If not, press the other button. Your reign will end.
Okay.
The star
That's what I thought it
will be
meant.
released, and our ship will disintegrate.
Killing everybody on it.
I hope I keep the strength to make the right decision.
I voted for this. Why would I do that?
Because you knew if we stayed here, I'd be faced with an impossible choice. Humanity or the alien. You took it upon yourself to save me from that. That was wrong. You don't ever decide what I need to know.
I don't even remember doing it.
You did it, that's what counts. I'm going to pass a massive electrical charge through the star whale's brain. Should knock out all its high functions, leave it vegetable. The ship will still fly, but the whale won't feel it.
Oh, okay.
That would be like killing it.
Look, 3 options. 1, I let the star whale continue in unendurable agony for hundreds more years. 2, I kill everyone on this ship. 3, I murder a beautiful, innocent creature as painlessly as I can. And then I find a new name, because I won't be the Doctor anymore.
There must be something we can do some other way.
Nobody talk to me. Nobody.
Human has anything to say to me today?
I can't blame him for changing your title because you're mercifully killing it though. Mercifully killing it shouldn't be bad.
Timmy!
I don't feel like you should change your whole persona because of that.
It's me, Mandy.
Mandy's about to get taken.
Whatever you're doing, stop it now. Sorry, Your Majesty. Gonna need a hand.
Wait, no!
Okay, what did that do? Oh man, look at all that.
He's still here.
It's helping you now.
I don't understand.
The star whale didn't come like a miracle all those years
The
ago.
kids called it?
It volunteered.
Oh.
You didn't have to trap it or torture it. That was all just you. It came because it couldn't stand to watch your children cry.
Oh, I like the star whales.
What if you were really old and really kind and alone? Your whole race dead.
I didn't figure that out until she even said it. They showed the flashbacks, I couldn't even figure out it then. What's wrong with him? I guess they do feel bad for torturing that animal when they didn't need to. There's parallels in this episode 2
From Her Majesty.
and episode
She
2 of
says there will
season
be
1.
No more secrets on Starship UK.
Rose and Doctor were looking at like a... They were looking at like the same panel, it's just something
Amy, you could
different.
have killed everyone on this ship.
But she knew! Doctor, she knew!
She could have killed a star whale.
And you saved it.
Very old and very kind and the very, very last. Sound a bit familiar?
Look at the way they're looking at each other. Okay.
Doctor, there's something I haven't told you.
You're gonna say it now?
No, hang on. Is that a phone ringing? People phone.
Who's calling you?
It's a phone box. Would you mind?
Says he's the Prime Minister. First the Queen, now the Prime Minister. Get about, don't you?
Which Prime Minister?
Yeah, which one?
Which Prime Minister? The British one.
Which British one?
Which British
What's
one?
your name?
Winston Churchill.
Oh! Winston Churchill?
Tricky situation, Doctor. Potentially very dangerous. Think I'm going to need you.
Winston Churchill!
Prime Minister, we're on our way.
Hey look, I like that they're leading up to the next episode. That's really, I really like that they did that. The beast below wasn't a beast. It wasn't even a beast. See, you can't judge stuff. Oh. Okay. Alright, yes, hello Winston Churchill. Oh, why am I doing this? So glad to see you because you were alive during, a certain event that I like to learn about a lot, which is World War II. So I'm guessing this is gonna be around World War II era, like World War II, World War One, maybe. Because that's Winston Churchill, and I like like I'm just speechless by the fact that the end of this episode leads off to the next episode. I really enjoyed that because like they did that for Classic Who too, but when when this show first came out, like seasons, like I can't think of one event where the episode before the next one kind of leads off to the next one. I've been kind of wondering about that, but the fact that at the end of this episode they get a phone call by Winston Churchill, which is going to be the events of next episode. Let's see if they keep doing that. Let's see if the end of episode 3 they get something that leads off to episode 4, and episode 4 leads off to episode 5. Let's see if they do that. But also the end scene where we're choosing that poem or whatever when the thing was flying, there was a crack. So these maybe we'll get back um to the Britain in space, Starship UK. Maybe we'll come back to that because there's a crack. So I was saying that I feel like Amy will have like the same storyline as Rose, but obviously different, but just kind of turn out the same way. But I don't know because she's supposed to get married. Are we gonna get to that? Are we gonna get to her marriage? What if we get to her marriage at the last episode of season 5? I kind of hope. Have we ever had a? We've never had a companion. Well, Rose. Rose, actually, yeah. Rose is the only companion that had 2 full seasons. And then season 3 was Martha, and season 4 was Donna. But Rose was the only one who had 2 full seasons as a companion. So I wonder if Amy will have more than this season. Because I feel like they can definitely do way more with her character. Because we know she can pick locks. She She had I don't know, I'd say a troubled past because she didn't have her parents and she hated her aunt and she thought the doctor was imaginary. I don't know. So this episode, what I think about this episode? I thought it was really good. I really liked it. The first 10 minutes, like the first 10 minutes, like the first intro area, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this episode. I'm not really feeling this episode, but when it started to get more and more details, and the thing about like this episode, it didn't start off great. It slowly developed to become better and better, and overall, this episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. Um, so that's another thing. I think some episodes of Doctor Who kind of start off very strong, and some episodes start off kind of slower, and then they kind of get to their main point. But one thing that I will say about Doctor Who, I've said this before. No matter how the episode is, no matter if it's a great episode, no matter if it's a bad episode, the ending will always be amazing. The ending will always be amazing no matter how it turns out. For some reason, they have some amazing endings. Like, I think each episode of Doctor Who, I've always enjoyed the ending. Maybe there's been 1 or 2 episodes where I haven't, but honestly, this show has some really good. Like, they know how to wrap up a story, and they know how to leave a satisfying conclusion too. But let's go on. This was episode 2. I'm excited. I'm excited for next episode because number 1, it has Daleks, which is pretty good. Number 2, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about World War II because of Winston Churchill. And number 3, I'm just enjoying this doctor. I'm enjoying this doctor a lot. People said this doctor was goofier than the. I can't see it. I can't see how this doctor is goofier than the 10th Doctor. Were you guys lying to me or something? There's no way this doctor is goofier than the 10th Doctor. The 10th Doctor was sillier in my opinion. He was way more sillier. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't really like him at first. It took me a while for me to like his character, but this doctor, I know it's only been 2 episodes, but so far his first impression of me was pretty good. Um so yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna end the video here. So I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.